Hello students, this is day 2, chapter 6, circulatory system. The objectives of today's topic are heart. In this topic we are going to study structure of heart, the main blood vessels of the heart, valves in the heart, working of heart.
Children, kindly open page number 69. Let's start reading from book. The human heart is about the size of a clenched fist. Clenched means closed. It is a muscular organ that rhythmically contracts to force blood around the body of an organism. The circulation of blood is initiated by the heart, which lies in between the lungs and appears to be slightly towards the left side. It is enclosed in a double membrane called pericardium, filled with pericardial fluid. It is formed of 4 chambers. The 2 anterior chambers are called auricles and posterior 2 chambers are called ventricles. In between these chambers are present door-like valves which allow the blood to flow in one direction only, that is from auricle to ventricle. The reverse flow of blood is prevented by these valves. Valves in the heart. Right auriculoventricular valve, also known as tricuspid valve. It is located between right auricle and right ventricle. Left auriculoventricular valve, also known as mitral or bicuspid valve. It is located between left auricle and left ventricle. Pulmonary semilunar valve, it is located at the opening of pulmonary artery. Aortic semilunar valve, it is located at the opening of aorta. Various blood vessels that enter or leave the heart are called great blood vessels. The apertures by which these great blood vessels enter or leave the heart are guarded by valves. They allow only unidirectional flow of blood through the heart. The main blood vessels of the heart are great blood vessels entering the heart in the right atrium, superior and inferior vena cava, in the left atrium, pulmonary veins, blood vessels leaving the heart in the right ventricle, pulmonary artery, and the left ventricle, aorta. Vena cava, deoxygenated blood enters into the right atrium of the heart by way of 2 main blood vessels, superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. Superior vena cava, it brings deoxygenated blood from upper parts of the body such as head, neck, chest and arms to the right atrium. Inferior vena cava, it brings deoxygenated blood from lower parts of the body such as abdomen and legs to the right atrium. Blood enters into the left atrium through the pulmonary vein. The oxygenated blood from the lungs is collected by 4 pulmonary veins, 2 from each lung. They open into the left atrium by separate apertures. Blood leaves the heart through the pulmonary artery. Pulmonary artery carries deoxygenated blood from the right ventricle to the lungs. In lungs, the blood gets oxygenated. Oxygenated blood leaves the heart through the aorta. It arises from the left ventricle. It supplies oxygenated blood to all the body parts by way of its various branches. Its opening is guarded by 3 pocket-shaped valves called aortic semilunar valves. So here we conclude that blood enters into the right side of the heart through vena cava and blood enters into the left side of the heart through pulmonary vein. Blood leaves the right side of the heart through pulmonary artery. Blood leaves left side of the heart through aorta. Working of heart. The vena cava brings deoxygenated blood from all parts of the body to the heart. The heart pumps deoxygenated blood to the lungs through the pulmonary artery. In alveoli, exchange of gases takes place. The oxygenated blood from the lungs is returned back to the heart through the pulmonary vein. The aorta carries this oxygenated blood from heart to all parts of the body. Double circulation. Double circulation is defined as the circulation of blood twice through the heart in order to circulate once through the whole body. It consists of two circulations: pulmonary circulation, systemic circulation. Pulmonary circulation is defined as the circulation of blood from right ventricle to the left auricle of the heart through lungs. And systemic circulation is defined as the circulation of blood from left ventricle to the right auricle of the heart through all body parts. Cardiac cycle. The heartbeat originates at the sino-auricular node present in the wall of right auricle. AC node is also known as natural pacemaker as it initiates and conducts heartbeat. The contracted phase of chambers of the heart is called systole. Heart not only contracts but relaxes also. The relaxed phase of chambers of the heart is called diastole. Both these phases occur in rhythmic manner one after another and together. They are called the cardiac cycle. Now students, you must be able to give the answers of following questions. What is pulmonary circulation? Describe the working of a heart. Write a note on cardiac cycle. What is sinoatrial node? Thank you. Have a nice day.